I want to congratulate the AGA, the ONA and the AGA for paying recognition and honoring all those involved in the Oka Run for Peace and other activities during the time of the Oka crisis. I applaud you and your efforts in doing that. My role and involvement in the Oka Run for Peace essentially wasn't really with the run itself. My role and involvement had to do with the PIB road blockades that the Penticton Indian Band set up at the beginning of the Oka crisis, and the planning, the setup, and overseeing the daily activities of the blockade throughout the period of the Oka crisis. We set the blockades up on the main traffic route to our community and stayed on those sites for a period of 65 plus days. The Oka Run for Peace was planned and came after our blockades were set up. The start of the blockades was we were given direction by our community elders and our leadership at the beginning of the blockade that we needed to do something at the start of the crisis to show our support for the Mohawks, our brothers and sisters back east, the warriors, the elders, the community members that made their stand against the government of Canada to protect their sacred lands and their territory. What I've witnessed was the way the Mohawks in their stand had brought our nations together, and we stood together for this common cause, and it instilled so much strength and pride in all of our communities because of what they were fighting for. We all recognized that, and we supported it, and we continue to support those kinds of efforts to this day. I have so many memories of our particular part in the Oka crisis. I've seen our community pull together, stand shoulder to shoulder for this cause. Unfortunately, some of my fondest memories go back to some of those people that we stood together with that are no longer with us. There's a number of people that I will never forget that stood up for our community. I would think I would want our leaders and parents to use this as a tool to educate and teach our youth and children. This is what we can do. We stood up for a cause, and our cause was to support people we didn't even know on the other side of the country. But the cause was for the same issues that apply to everyone across Canada. And we need to always remind our children that at some point in time, they're going to be given that responsibility to pick up that fight for future generations. We're doing it now, but at some point in time, they will have to pick that up for generations to come, and they need to carry and pass that same message on for future generations.